If you remember the definition of proportion, the definition of proportion was if A, B, C, D are in proportion, then A by B must be equal to
C by D.
C by D, isn't it? If four numbers are in proportion. So what you say is, whenever you have this kind of a problem that if four numbers are in proportion, you say let A by B is equal to C by D is equal to K. That means A by B must be equal to K and C by D must be equal to K. That means you get A is equal to KB and you get C is equal to KD. Okay. Now, once we have got the values of A and C, we'll see the first one. We need to prove this. Okay. What we'll do is once we have got the value of A is equal to KB and C is equal to KD, we'll put it in the left hand side and we'll put it on the right hand side and show them to be equal. Okay. So we start from the left hand side. Left hand side here is A plus C whole cube divided by B plus D whole cube. We put the values up. A here is KB and C here is KD divided by B plus D. We put B plus D as it is. Okay. So what do we get here? We get here K from KB plus KD. If you can take K out, you will get K into B plus D whole cube divided by B plus D whole cube. So you get K cube into B plus D whole cube divided by B plus D whole cube. So what happens here is that these two cancel off. So you simply get K cube. So the value of left hand side is K cube. Now we check the right hand side. The right hand side here is A into A minus C divided whole square divided by B into B minus D whole square. You put the values of A and C because we have found out the values of A and C. You put it here. A is KB and C is KD whole square. B you write as it is and D also you write as it is. Okay, so now what happens? See here, this B and this B cancel off. So what we get here is from inside KB minus KD, if I can take K out, I'll get B minus D B minus D square, which is equal to K into, now this is K into K minus D whole square is K square into B minus D whole square divided by B minus D whole square. Now what happens? B minus D whole square cancel from the numerator and denominator. You only get K into K square, which is equal to K cube. Hence left hand side is equal to right hand side, which is what we require to prove. Okay, so this finishes the first part. Now we see the next part of the same problem. Again, A, B, C, D are in proportion. So we get the value of A and C as it is. And here we are required to prove that A, B, C, D into 1 by A square plus 1 by B square plus 1 by C square plus 1 by D square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus D square. So we start from the left hand side. Left hand side given here was A, B, C, D into 1 by A square plus 1 by B square plus 1 by C square plus 1 by D square. Put the values. A here is KB B write as it is, C here is KD, and D we write as it is. Again put the value of A here, B we write as it is, 1 by B square, C we write this as KD, and D we write as it is. Now we simplify this. So you have K and K here becomes K square, and you have um, a B and B twice you have, so this becomes a B square, and you have two D's also, so it becomes D square. 1 by K square B square plus 1 by B square plus 1 by K square D square plus 1 by D square. Okay. So again K square B square D square. From these two, I can take 1 by B square common. What am I left with? 1 by K square plus 1. Again from these two, I can take 1 by D square common. What am I left with? 1 by K square plus 1. Okay. So this is K square B square D square. Now from these two are common, so I can take this out. 1 by K square plus 1. And once I take 1 plus 1 by K square out, I'm only left with 1 by B square plus 1 by D square. Right? So this is K square B square D square. You take the LCM here, you get K square plus 1 by K square. And if you take the LCM here, you get B square D square into B square plus D square. Okay, so that D square they cancel here, and also K square cancels. Okay, so you're only left with K square plus 1 into B square plus D square. This is your left hand side. You cannot simplify this any further. Now we'll check the right hand side. Right hand side is A square plus B square plus C square plus D square. Now, what are the values that we know? We know A is equal to KB, C is equal to KD. So we put it here. A is KB, B square we write as it is. C here is KD plus D square. So you get K square B square plus B square plus K square D square plus D square. Okay, so from now from these two I can take B square common. I'm left with K square plus 1. Again from these two I can take D square common. I'm left with K square plus 1, which is equal to K square plus 1 into B square plus D square. So what you see here is left hand side was K square plus 1 into B square plus D square, and the right hand side also here is K square plus 1 into B square plus D square. Hence left hand side is equal to right hand side. Okay, so that is all what you need to do here. Fine. Now moving on to the next problem. Next problem here is 21. And the question is, if A, B, C are in continued proportion, not in proportion, but continued proportion. If A, B, C are in continued proportion, if A, B, C are in continued proportion, prove that PA square plus QAB plus RB square by PB square plus QBC plus RC square is equal to A by C. We will proceed in a similar manner, except that A, B, C are not in proportion. Here, three numbers are there which are in continued proportion. So, if from the definition, if you remember, if A, B, C are in continued proportion, then what can we write? A by B must be equal to B by C, right? So now again, similarly, we write let A by B is equal to B by C equal to K. That means from here you get A is equal to BK and you get B is equal to CK, just as earlier. So but this is not the end here. Now one more step needs to be done here. We have A is equal to BK and B is equal to CK. So what you do here is, since you know that B is equal to CK, you put the value of B here. So you get, instead of B, you write CK into K and you get B is equal to CK. So now you are getting the final values. The final values are A is equal to CK square and B is equal to CK. Okay. Now we shall put these values in the left hand side and the right hand side. So what is the left hand side of our expression that we need to prove? The left hand side of the expression that we need to prove here is PA square plus QAB plus RB square divided by PB square plus QBC plus RC square. Put the values now. What are the values? P, A here is CK square, so put it CK square square plus Q, A is again CK square, B is CK and R, B is CK square divided by P, B is CK plus Q, B is CK, put C as it is, plus R, C square, put as it is. Okay. So now we'll see what can be done with this. Simplify this. P, you get C square K to the power of 4 plus Q, again you have C into C, C square, and you have K square into K, which is K cube, plus R, CK whole square is C square K square. And here you get PCK plus Q C square K plus R C square. Okay, now this is also a square here. There's a B is a B square here. So CK when I put, this is a square. So this becomes C square K square. So now here on top, you see what you can take common. Clearly on top, if you see, you can take K square common. You take K square common. What else can you take common? C square you can take common. You take C square common. So what are you left with? You are left with P K square plus, and here you are left with QK, and here you are left with R. in the denominator, you can take common c square and nothing else is common. So what are you left with? Pk square plus qk plus r. So what you see here is that these two clearly cancel from the numerator and denominator. C square on c square also cancel. You simply get k square. The value of left hand side is k square. Now right hand side here is a by c. So put the values of a and c. A only, in fact, because we know the value of a and b only. So we'll put the value of a here. A is ck square divided by c. So this cancels, you get k square. So left hand side and right hand side are both equal to k square. Hence, LHS is equal to RHS. That's it. Moving on to the next one. Next one here is 22. The question is, if A, B, C are in continued proportion, prove that. Number 4 is A square, B square, C square into A to the power of minus 4 plus B to the power of minus 4 plus C to the power of minus 4 is equal to B to the power of minus 2 into A to the power of 4 plus B to the power of 4 plus C to the power of 4. The first part, and the next part that I have done here is number 6. A plus B plus C into A minus B plus C is equal to A square plus B square plus C square. Okay. Both of these you need to prove individually, assuming that A, B, C are in continued proportion. So we'll start the solution. If A, B, C are in continued proportion, A by B must be equal to B by C. So we say let A by B is equal to B by C is equal to K. That means you get A is equal to BK and you get B is equal to CK. Okay. Further simplification needs to be done. So we have A is equal to BK and B is equal to CK. So what you do is this value of B, you put it here. CK into K equal to CK. So you get A is equal to CK square and you get B is equal to CK. So clearly A and B, we are getting both in terms of C. Now here we'll put it for the first expression, we'll put it on the left hand side and right hand side and prove them to be equal. So we start with the left hand side. The left hand side here is A square, B square, C square, A to the power of minus 4 plus B to the power of minus 4 plus C to the power of minus 4. Let's put the values is equal to the value of E here is CK square. Put it here. The value of B here is CK and C we write as it is. Again, put the value of a here, ck square to the power of minus 4. B here is ck to the power of minus 4, and c we write as it is. Now we need to simplify this. So this becomes c square k to the power of 4 into ck into c square. This is c to the power of minus 4 into k square to the power of minus 4 plus c to the power of minus 4 into k to the power of minus 4 plus c to the power of minus 4. Now here you have c square, c and c square again. You add the powers, you get c to the power of 5. You have k to the power of 4 and k here. Add the powers, you get power 5 once again. And from here, you see this c to the power of 4 here, this c to the power of minus 4 here, and this c to the power of minus 4 here is common. So you can take it out. Write this as c to the power of minus 4. So what are you left with? You are left with k square to the power of minus 4 plus k to the power of minus 4 plus 1. So here you have c to the power of 5 into k to the power of okay. Now there are two c's here. So you can add up the powers. So you simply get c to the power of 5 minus, oh, this is a b square here. So b square here. So this becomes a square. Okay, so this step needs to be corrected. So you have here c square k to the power of 4, c square k square into c square. And here you have c to the power of minus 4, k to the power of minus 8 plus c to the power of minus 4, k to the power of minus 4 plus c to the power of minus 4. Now you see you have c square, c square, c square. So this becomes, add up the powers, this becomes c to the power of 6. And if k to the power of 4 and k square, so this becomes k to the power of 6. And you have c to the power of 4, which can be taken out here, c to the power of minus 4. So what am I left with? K to the power of minus 8 plus k to the power of minus 4 plus 1. Just give me a minute. So in the next step, what you can do is 6 to the power of minus 4 into k to the power of 6, k to the power of minus 8 plus k to the power of minus 4 plus 1. Okay. So this becomes c square, k to the power of 6, k to the power of minus 8 plus k to the power of minus 4 plus 1. Now what you do, you multiply k square with all this. Okay. So you get c square, k to the power of 6 into k to the power of minus 8 plus k to the power of 6 into k to the power of minus 4 plus k to the power of 6, okay, which is equal to c square. Now k to the power of 6 minus 8 is k to the power of minus 2 plus k to the power of 6 minus 4 is k square, and this is k to the power of 6. So this is the value of your left hand side. Now we see what the value of our right hand side is. Right hand side here is b to the power of minus 2 into a to the power of 4 plus b to the power of 4 plus c to the power of 4. Okay, so you put the values. B to the power of minus 2. What are the values that we have got here? We have got a is equal to ck square, b is equal to ck. So put b is equal to ck. Okay, and A is equal to ck square. So ck square out of 4 plus B here is ck plus c to the power of 4. Now we simplify this. So you get c to the power of minus 2 into k to the power of minus 2, c to the power of 4, k to the power of 2 into 4, isn't it? Plus c to the power of 4, k to the power of 4, plus c to the power of 4, which is equal to c to the power of minus 2, k to the power of minus 2, c to the power of 4, k to the power of 8, plus c to the power of 4, k to the power of 4, plus c to the power of 4. Now you can take c to the power of 4 out, c to the power of minus 2 into c to the power of 4 into k to the power of minus 2. Once you take c to the power of 4 out, you are left with k to the power of 8 plus k to the power of 4 plus 1. Now here c to the power of minus 2 into c to the power of 4 is c to the power of 4 minus 2, which is c square. And this k square, what you do is you multiply with all this. So you get k to the power of minus 2 into k to the power of 8 plus k to the power of minus 2 into k to the power of 4 plus k to the power of minus 2, which is equal to c square into k to the power of 8 minus 2, which is 6, plus k to the power of 4 minus 2, which is 2, plus k to the power of minus 2. Now you see, this is the value of right hand side that we are getting. And what is the value of our left hand side? This. So these two are equal, right? So therefore, we write hence LHS is equal to RHS, which is proved. Okay. So this is what I'll stop here.